Okay, today, a couple things added in, actually yesterday, and thanks to Mr. Vadra for reminding me to do this stuff. It's pretty basic, but we now have pen pressure. So you go up here, we have this little menu here with pressure and distance. So this is pressure. You know how pressure works, but we got it now. And then the other one is distance, which is something like this. So the nice thing about this is you can use distance for with your finger on a phone, you know, and it's kind of nice. You get a really fine line by the end of it. You can kind of control how thick it is by how long you keep going. And then the textures menu has been tweaked a tiny bit. Like these are moved to the bottom now. There's a little bit of a border on the side. Lots of little stupid things. Oh yeah, there was a bug with texture size and undo, but now this should work. So again, the texture size, it just controls how, whoa, it's crazy, how big the texture is. We go really low, it should only show like a small portion of the texture. Something like that. It's more obvious with something like this rake, maybe. Basically how fine the texture is. Whoa. Okay. Oh yeah, and also the layers have been updated here to which one you're highlighted on gets this little green bar, which I think I was getting lost in my layers without any indication like that, so I think that's nice. Okay. So let's try this with pressure. Pressure. Smaller size, maybe like red. Still trying to find like what is a good combination for drawing. Maybe distance with higher texture size. I think this looks kind of cool with distance. It starts thick and then it becomes thinner as you keep drawing. I had it the other way too, but I think this way is cooler. Could probably also add in like a reverse option if you would want this to do the opposite. The other thing that kind of impacts the way that this looks is if you change it from random to stretch, it does something like that, which is even more, I mean, this makes more of a difference with these kind of textures where the ends are tapered off. So maybe that's nice for drawing too, to give a little bit of a taper to the ends. Hey Ben, there's a lot of new stuff happening lately. Like I was just saying, the pressure is new from yesterday. Pressure and distance. So I'm just playing around with that today. But there's a lot of stuff. This whole UI is new. There's a whole new tool UI here. You can add in your own custom brush textures here. This yellow is kind of like hurting my eyes though. I might want to smudge it possibly. Let's see. Let's see if this looks cool. Just soften it up a little bit. Yeah, my new favorite thing is this texture size adjustment, because you can use all the old textures but get really big variety of new effects with them just with that texture size. Okay, that's a little bit easier to look at. I think I was like, my eyes were bleeding. Man, I'm just drawing. I need to draw more. I've been doing too much computer coding and stuff. I'm like really struggling to draw lately. It feels so awkward. I feel like a baby giraffe here. I should probably do warm-ups before I jump on these streams. But let's see. There's that line there. I've been studying Kirk's drawings a lot past couple weeks. That's cool. I was just talking to Kirk like a second ago. Are you taking his class? The figure drawing class? I should probably take Kirk's class. I need to learn how to draw people properly. This picture isn't helping either. This is so weird. It looks like an alien. I should just draw regular portraits. This is too crazy. But this kind of looks cool. I like this brush for drawing. It's a nice like brush pen look. Nice and airy, I guess. Ah!
Sorry, Mama.
I'm melting.
Did I ruin your painting?
Yeah. Doesn't it look weird? This picture.
It is kind of weird.
She's like, why are you watching me come out of this water bath thing? Why are you in my bathtub? That's weird. So weird. Okay.
Why are you in her bathtub?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I was her, I would be like, why are you in my bathtub?
And I want to know why you are in her bathtub.
Oh, why am I? It's for academic purposes.
Can everyone hear me get snacks?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to be quiet. It's so crinkly.
Okay. I feel safer with this like big line here in the front, just to be like there's some sort of bigger structure to everything. Can get rid of it now though, I think. Why does her bathroom have such lighting? Right, like who takes a bath with like rainbow LEDs everywhere? Happy New Year, JP. Happy New Year, Max. This is available. Yeah, it's up now on HEAVYPAINT.app, guys. This version that I'm using on stream. Here, I'll post it. www.heavypaint.app/experimental is this is the exact one I'm using right now. I just published this like a couple minutes ago. So every day I like when I have some new features that are ready for testing, I'll just publish and then jump on the stream, and it will be always at that link, the latest one. So yeah, feel free to give it a shot, try it out, see what happens. I hope it doesn't break for you. But it's been pretty stable lately. I haven't really had that many crashes. So the next thing we need to add, I think, in terms of tools, is the ability to like make a, let's say you make a brush like this or a tool, then you should be able to save it. I mean, it is saved here, like these settings are saved, so next time I open HEAVYPAINT it'll have all this, but maybe you should be able to make your own new tools too. I'm just a little bit worried because people are going to start naming them all these like stupid crazy names, and then like it'll be the name might be too big to fit in this little section, or it might get too cluttered. I don't know. We'll see. Because the naming format here is sort of like special with how these buttons are named and stuff. Anyway, but that'll come eventually. Because I don't have to really worry about it right now. Any things to watch out for? No, not really. Everything's pretty much equally safe to use. I wouldn't say anything is severely broken right now. I just changed the name from alpha to beta, if that makes you feel any safer. Because it's been, I think, at least a month working on this version now, so things are finally starting to settle down a little bit. And then, you know, once this gets dialed in, I'm going to be trying to get it over to mobile. But if you guys use this version, definitely helps me to have more confidence in it before going over to mobile, because I don't want to I want to make sure everything is good before even attempting mobile. Alright, let's try filling some stuff in here. God, what color is her face? It's like every color is just rainbow colored face. Alright, I'm gonna try some rakeage. And as usual, guys, I'm just trying to resist the urge to eyedropper at this point, so just pretend this isn't here. You know, better yet, let's go and just hide it with this hardcore mode thing. There. Now I don't have to worry about the eyedropper. It's gone. Because in the beginning, I just want to have as many variations in color as possible. I don't want it to be the same old. I mean, we're gonna end up cleaning it up and making it all nice, but right now it should be messy and juicy. That's where the magic happens, basically. Hopefully. So yeah, don't stifle yourself here. This thing right here is rotation of the brush, by the way. And there's different modes here. There's none and follow. Follow is like this. But right now I'm just using none. And also at this stage I'm trying to, I don't really care about the background either. So I'm okay with just blasting in big going outside of the outlines, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say, is fine. There's like so many gazillions of colors in here, but I would go for this, maybe this purplish thing as the base, just for now. So I can judge the other colors. That's not the right color. I guess we could make a layer. Let me unhide this hardcore mode. Okay, make a layer. And just mask off, so we don't have to worry about the background. Maybe pressure. Yeah, hardcore mode. That's for the original heavy painters, because when we started out, there was like even less tools than this. There's like 4 or 5 tools. So this brings us back to the glory days. And I think people like having less stuff to look at. It's just more zen. I don't know. I guess it could be called like low distraction mode, or zen mode, or hardcore mode. I don't know. I guess hardcore mode sounds a little bit scary. I like doing these color portraits because you don't have to worry about skin tones as much. You just kind of make up your colors and it's okay. Because skin tones are really hard to do in general. At least for me. Also trying to resist the urge to smudge everything at this stage, because really I want to save the smudging all the way more towards the end, when there's like lots of colors in there already. And look, I'm eye dropping, damn it. I like this crazy pink right here on the corner of the nose. It's like even more pink than that. God, my eyes are hurting. This is too much color. Ah. Oh, another thing added, another one of Vajra's requests is a hide hotkey. So V is visibility, toggle on and off for a layer. So we can go on this layer, V. I think that's easier than going in here and doing this menu. Okay. Actually, maybe I want to see it a tiny bit. Also, I want to mention Bradley, who kind of pushed me to do a lot of these UI changes recently. Specifically, this thing here was sort of his prototype idea. He showed me like, oh, you should just combine the menus together. I'm like, yeah, you know what, that makes sense. We'll do it. I'm not sure how it's gonna work on mobile, because imagine your screen is like really, thin. This might not be very nice, but we'll see. I'm gonna figure that out when we get there, I guess. I'm scared that I'm gonna kill my heavy paint here. Okay. Okay, I should also save these darks until later. Instead, try to get the shapes in for the colors in first. I know it's really easy to abuse the eyedropper too with the hotkey, so sometimes I'll just take my hands off the keyboard and like just rest on my hand, or somehow like sit on your hand or something so you don't use it, your free hand, because yeah, that eyedropper is gonna kill your colors if you abuse it too much. My goal is to one day have like just like perfect pitch musicians. Like I want perfect color where I can just pick a color just by seeing it and like nail it on the first try. Which I don't know, that's probably gonna take my entire life to get that right, but should zoom out. So I think the lips are kind of wrong here as well. Okay, the lips are definitely very, or maybe the nose is really off. Something's very off here. The nose should be way farther out to the right than the lips. I gotta figure out what that... It will do like a double undo sometimes. I'm not sure why. I feel like I'm screwing this up big time. Let's see. There's some major proportional issues with the eye. Alright, let's add a layer for some of these darker features, like the eyelashes, nostrils. Even the inside of her nostrils are catching some RGB lights. Do they have like piercings that are LED lights? Like imagine a nose piercing that was like a Christmas light inside your nose. And you could like make a rave party inside your nose. Oh no, am I dropping? Damn it. Okay, this nostril over here is never really gets black, right? It's more like just a really rich, deep purple. So let me try to get that going. God, my eyes are bleeding. Maybe distance for this. Oh yeah, that works out. So eyelash brush. I think it goes from purple, pink, yellow, green, blue, violet. Oh my god, it's like every color in here on this little bridge. Hey Vlad, I took out opacity. There's no opacity for brush. Yeah, don't worry. Phil is still king, I think. I'm just testing out these new pressure things for today. Oh wow, that actually works pretty good. I know that. I mean, there's no excuse because when you're painting with, actual paints, you always have the excuse of like, oh, my paints can't get that color because it's the pigments. I didn't buy the expensive pigments, so I don't have that titanium, cadmium, yellow or whatever. That's cancerous, so I can't get that color. But now on the computer, it's kind of like, well, the monitor is making that color over there. Why can't I make the same stupid color over here? And there's really nobody to blame except for the program. I can say the program is dumb and doesn't know how to reproduce colors, but in this case, it doesn't really work out for me, at least, in terms of the blame game. But I think maybe the colors are, because I'm like trying to make it brighter and richer, but then it just becomes like pink. So I think what's happening is maybe it needs to be like more of a mid pink, and then everything around it just should be darker. I think it was like too light. Because, yeah, a lot of times when you're trying to make a really intense, rich color, it's like you're cranking it up, and then all of a sudden it's white, and you're like, what the hell? I ran out of space to run. So, if that's happening, then maybe you just need to make the other stuff darker, and then it'll look relatively light. You put it next to the others. Oh, that's the right purple right there. This is the purple I've been looking for. Only took me like half an hour to find it. I never use this much blue. I never go max blue. It's weird. Oh yeah, this is the purple I was looking for everywhere. Max blue, huh? Yeah, because everything was looking kind of dead. But I think this is working. there's like this orange outline that goes all around everything, so I wonder if maybe that should be on another layer, because it is pretty delicate, and I imagine that I'm not going to want to redraw that again, so I'll just put it separate. I like how this side melts into the background. I'm going to try to get that happening. So let's see, back here has to be orange. Oh fuck, this stupid thing needs to go away. Get rid of you. Ugh. I don't like the framing here. I'm gonna try to resize this a little bit. I should probably save this before I do that. Resize maybe 2048. Oh wait. Oh, I need to extend the border. Oops. 2100. There we go. Got a little bit extra. What if we go more? So I can crop it after, I guess. Okay. Whoa. Smudge a little bit. I'm trying to make the lines go in the direction of this plane, I guess. Like if these lines were going across the surface of the water, like this kind of a thing, to help the perspective a little bit. Oh, thanks, Max. How much time drawing? Just YouTube. So lately, so it's, I don't know how long has this stream been going. They're usually like an hour and a half or so. But I will say, if you're kind of training or wanting to take art seriously, you should be probably drawing like at least 8 hours a day. You gotta draw a lot more than this, if you want to do it seriously. You gotta pretend like you're an Olympic drawer or something. Hey Chris, yeah, this is my app. Did this one all by myself. Well, not really. I've had some help from the internet people. Five? Okay, well, 5 is pretty good. I think you'll be fine with 5, but definitely more than like 1 or 2 hours. I think you gotta. 5 is a good solid amount of drawing. Especially if you're young, you know, like if you're a teenager or you're in like high school or college or something like that. You gotta be drawing like a shit ton before you get tired and old. nostrils looking very toilet urinal-esque. I'm gonna try to adjust this a little bit. There's like this nice pinkish outline all around the toilet bowl shape. I'm gonna try to get that. Yeah. Hello, Gufachi. Welcome. Can I show work from high school? Oh god, I don't even know if I have stuff. I was painting a lot in high school and drawing and stuff. I went to an art high school, so it was like they were pretty serious, or they wanted us to be serious about it. And we were painting a lot. But yeah, if you're in high school, I had really long bus rides, I think, and I would draw a lot on the bus too. Our school was really far away from, yeah, I spent like, oh man, it was like 2.5 hours each way on bus and train and stuff. It was a really, really long commute for this art school. I really wish I had a smartphone back then, but all I had was my hacky sack and my sketchbook and my CD player. That was my form of entertainment. I guess it's a good thing, because I would have wasted all my time on Instagram and stuff if I had it at that time, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty addicted to Instagram right now. Not good. Yes? What? Okay. Do you find RGB more practical? Yes. I think RGB is better for color. It's more like mixing regular paint too. You know, you have your tubes of paint and you just adjust the amounts of each one to get the color you want. I get mentally exhausted after a few hours. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, it's definitely tiring. Drawing is very tiring after a while. That's why people don't do it that much. It's hard. It's a pain in the ass. Alright, I think I gotta go. It's yoga time. And I gotta stay limber. Because I've been sitting at a computer for the whole year, so. Alright guys. I'm gonna finish this up later. But thank you for joining in again. Hope you enjoyed the new pressure stuff, if you're into that. Okay, bye-bye. See ya.